Hello Taurus, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're new, welcome. Hope you enjoy the reading. This will be a general life reading for yourself, and I've already shuffled and laid out the cards. Some of the themes that were in the life reading are also coming up here, so let's see what comes in for you. So now this could be for somebody new coming in, or it could be an existing person, or you just apply it to your situation as you need to. Okay, so, all right, it seems to me that at some point I feel for you or your person, or just for you at this time, there is some kind of, it says here, a balsamic moon, a time for healing. So normally this is associated with letting go of the past, releasing things from the past, but also for directing love towards yourself, like self-care, looking after yourself, undergoing some sort of almost like a makeover or some sort of transition from what you were before to what you are now. So there's some kind of period where you need to go through that, or just reassess, or letting go of certain things from the past will help with this process. But it could also be that you and your person may need to be going through that as well. And once you do that, it will rejuvenate, and it will bring in fresh energy. And, you know, nature loves a vacuum. So once you let go of a whole lot of things that have been cluttering up your energy, once you let go of those things, then it makes room for new things, new fresh ideas, fresh ways of doing things, rejuvenation of love and happiness or joy or whatever the situation may be. Okay, so I feel there's something of that is required, whether it's on you or your person, or if you're in a joint relationship, something to do with that. Letting go, so that you've got you go through a period of healing, so that then it brings in the freshness and the newness. With your situation, we've got a new moon in Leo, so confidence is your key to success. So I feel that either through this process, I feel that if you go through this process, you're going to attract what you want. You're going to attract either somebody, or you're going to attract a new aspect within your current relationship. It could be leveling up, it could be shifting, going through a cycle change, whatever the situation is. But the new moon is always a clean slate, new beginning, fresh day, fresh start. And it's always about looking after your body, self-care, flirting, dressing up, spending time on yourself, and just showing the world what you've got. Basically, that's what it's about. It's that energy of shining your light, or showing your talents and skills, or just who you are on the inside. And it's saying that you may be in the spotlight, or some aspect of your relationship is in the spotlight in some way, shape or form. But as I said, it could be that you go through this process, and that is where you have this rejuvenation, and that is when the love and the romance and all of those sorts of things come back into the relationship, or it's the start of a new one. Now we have got here the underlying energy. We've got conjunction, and we've got Scorpio. Now Scorpio is always about things coming up, things rising up from the deep. Now this can be feelings, it can be some sort of like an ambition, or it could be intensity from a sexual passion, or some sort of relationship issue. It's the rising up of intensity and passion. So often that it relates to sexuality, but it can also be just having a deep attraction to somebody, almost bordering on obsession. But it can also be very lusty, but it's deep. Something rises up from the deep. So it's either a very intense attraction to someone, or it could be that there's some kind of rising up within the relationship, something that needs to be expressed, or something that comes out, and it needs to be either looked at or expressed or changed or acted on, whatever the situation is. Scorpio is always very intense, something coming out, and it can be something that has been hidden, or something that has been under the surface for a long period of time, and it now rises up. It always will come to the surface. Nothing can remain hidden for too long. So it could just be passion, it could be some sort of something rising up, and it could very well be to do with the driving the relationship in a certain direction, or it could be something that is transformative, some sort of cycle shift or change within the relationship. We've also got conjunction. So this is always empowering. This is a very empowering energy. So whatever is coming up, or coming out or being expressed is going to be very powerful. So it could very well be that if it's you that is going through this transformation and shifting and changing yourself, you're going to really turn somebody's head here. Or it could be a rejuvenation or a regeneration of something in an existing relationship. Take it as it resonates. But it's going to be very powerful. Whatever's coming out is going to create a whole new set of circumstances. It's a clean slate of some sort, but it's going to be empowering. It can also be about joining forces, so you may be joining forces with somebody, or you are, as I said, regenerating or renewing. There's like some sort of intensification. It can also be an activation. You know, you could be having an encounter, or some external event comes into the relationship and it activates something, or it's this rising up which is going to activate something. It can also be overwhelmed in some cases. It could be a very intense encounter or very intense experience that you're having here. Now we've got the divine door. It says, three-eyed raven, as sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. Okay, so a sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. So something is coming in. Either something is being expressed, or you're finding out something, or you're seeing something, or it's like a sudden attraction, or some kind of something happens, something is activated, and it's something that you don't expect. For Venus in Capricorn, and also, you know, we've got the Capricorn card here, and Venus is the goddess of love, so there's a lot of activity going on, and Capricorn is also an earth sign, and so are you. So this is a very empowering, because they're both going to be together, and it's Capricorn related. So this may unfold over this period. Normally the first time it hits, there's something important which comes out, and then the second time is you're starting to work out what to do, and by the third time some sort of resolution or plan or strategy needs to be in place. So it will be very quick and fast moving initially, and then you'll have a couple of months to work on it and sort things out. But it's going to be powerful. Venus conjunct Pluto is powerful. Something is going to come out, or it's a sudden attraction, or it's something that is, it could even be somebody coming back into your life, or something rising up or coming into your life which you did not expect. And the Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. So I feel it's something coming out, or something happening unexpected, and that is going to create something unexpected for you. It could, as I said, it could be a really intense attraction with a new person, or some sort of regeneration or renewal, whatever the situation. Just take it as it resonates for you. Now your situation, how you're looking at this, you've got North Node destiny. So I feel that your view of this, whatever is occurring, you feel it's fated, it's part of your destiny, it's something that is going to happen. And North Node is about, it can be an epiphany, or a complete change of direction. It could be a complete turnaround. It can also be about finding your true north. You may recognize this person, or some such external situation which is coming into the relationship, as destiny and fate. This is supposed to happen. I feel you're on board with it. It's got a navigation feel to it, because it's got the maps and the compass, and this is like new territory, but it's like a big door swinging open. Okay, so it could be some external thing that is occurring, but it can also be within the relationship, or a new person. But somebody or something comes in to push you into the future and onto your path, or onto your mission, or however you want to look at it. But this is destined and important, and you're feeling that energy. So this is like a soul mate or soul tribe. It could be that you meet this person, or you go on a trip or a journey with your person. There's something that's just meant to happen, and I feel that's how you're looking at it. You're looking at it as a journey, as something that's it's almost like fruition. So this could be something that's coming out, and it's now bringing a result for you. It's like a development, or it's your true north, you know, right place, right time, a big door swinging open, and I feel that's how you're looking at it. You've also got quite a lot of cards fell out. So this one is for you. It's Anthony's call. In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. So I feel that either you're finding your mojo. If you're having a makeover and a change of direction in your life, you could be finding your mojo. You could be really now seeing exactly where you need to go. You could be traveling. You could be going on a journey, whether internal or external. Something is occurring to push you forward in some way. And it could be something from the past coming back. either a person or a situation or an opportunity, something that you may have lost before. This could be your mojo, you know, your zest for life, or it could be something that you've always wanted to do, or something you would like to do, or it could be a person. Then we've got here, this is the other divine door. The Odyssey, take in the beauty of country lands and botany, explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. So this is definitely some sort of journey that you're going on, whether it's internal, as I said, a love journey, or something else that's coming in. You're going on some kind of adventure, and I feel that you're on board for it, and you're seeing this as destined for you. Now, your person, they've got opposition, so I feel that they are going through some kind of test, or they have been through some kind of test, and something has risen to consciousness, or something has manifested for them. So maybe that's why the Scorpio energy is here. Something is rising up, and they're seeing it, and they're now trying to balance. Perhaps they're balancing the direction they need to go in, and from where they have been, and they're trying to come to terms with where they need to go. They know they need to go in this direction. They know that, and they're just coming to terms with it and working it out for themselves. But something has definitely kind of manifested. It could even be like a test that they've overcome. It could also be something that they're now seeing, a realization of some sort, and they're now got to come to balance about it. They could also be mirroring you in some way. That can also happen with opposition, but always it's about coming to balance, the middle ground. Okay. Now they've also got two divine doors here. Change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. And then the other divine door they have is silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind. In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. So as I said, they're coming to terms with this thing that has risen up in the relationship, this change or shift or whatever it may be. They're coming to terms with it, and they know that's what they've got to do. They're just working through it and letting go of doubt, and they know that they've got to go in this direction, and it's just the process that they're going. But I feel they know they've got to do this. Now, we have also got a commitment here. So whether this is a commitment within the relationship, or whether it's a commitment to this journey for each of you in your own way, or it could be commitment to a new path which has now come into the relationship. It could be some external circumstance that has happened, and now you've got to come up with a new plan. You know, so I feel some event is going to happen, and this is going to bring up issues to do with commitment, committing to the journey, committing to your person, committing to the change that needs to be made, whatever it may be. But as I said, the past has to be let go of in some way, shape or form here. So you're definitely going through a cycle change. The past must be let go of. There's some sort of makeover required, some sort of shift or change to rejuvenate. Now, we've also got the Capricorn energy here. So this could be, as I said, somebody new coming in. They may be Capricorn-like. And it's got, this person is very authoritative, okay? They've kind of got power, personal power. Or they're very businesslike, or you may be meeting them in that environment, either a business environment, or you're working with them, or they're just an authority figure in your life. It could be somebody you're admiring. They could be older than you. But Capricorn is always about having a plan or a strategy. Some sort of foundation needs to be created. So whether this is a person bringing this in, could be your person, or it could be that you need to come, bring this into the relationship, take it as it resonates. But this is about tradition. It's about goals. It's about, sort of very down to earth, working towards things. It's quite a serious energy, very realistic as well, structured. But it could also be that this person is just reflecting that at this time, or you need to bring that into the relationship in some way, shape or form. But it's a very constructive, and it's about building foundations. All right. Then we've got Distant Dream. That is the bottom of the deck there. And this is the door. And it says, Distant Dream, the distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. So this is about having dreams. All right. So this is about having a dream, whether it's with your person or some aspect of the relationship, something that you're committing to, but you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan, you have to have a strategy, and you have to have goals, and you have to be working towards it systematically. Take this journey seriously. I feel that is what the energy is here for you. If you enjoyed that, please take care, and don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.